Hello, my friend. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to another episode of Stephanie's Crafting Corner, where we get together live every Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific. What are you already pointing at? I'm always off. Well, hey, trust me, there's a lot to say about that. Yes. Where we get together live every Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, and I make something. Let's do a couple shout outs. Hi, Ruth Debbie. Hello, Ruth Debbie. I got something in the mail from you that I'm going to talk about on Monday. But of course, the first thing I thought of is, who's Debbie Hummel? Because it didn't say Ruth Debbie. I knew you as Ruth Debbie. So it kind of messes with my brain when I see it say Debbie. That just shows you how like messed up this is. Hi, Nancy, my love. Hello. Hi, Margaret in East Ohio. Hi, Mary Jo. Hi, Kim. Hello. Hi, excuse me, Nancy. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Lisa, Bill, Cody. Hello. Hi, Connie. Hi, Debbie. You know what I'm really realizing, you guys, is I think it's time for Stephanie to go get her eyes redone because I'm looking at that and it's a little fog. It's a little ooh. Hi, Elba. Hello. Hi, Arlette. Hi, Paulette. Arlette and Paulette right next to each other. I love it. Hi, Yellow Roses. Hello. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Quilty. Hello. You don't like that there, do you? Hi, Shelly. Hello. Hi, Janet. Yeah. Ruth Debbie says she messes with me on her name so I don't get Alzheimer's. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's like that mind game thing, right? Shelly Trump is saying hello, Ken.
Hello.
Janet says, did you feel the earthquake? I did not feel the earthquake. Did you hear about this, Kenny?
No.
Apparently, off the coast of California, there was a 7-point earthquake, 7 on the Richter scale, and they were worried about tsunami warning. They even said you are in danger, Kenny, for Northern California. Yes. So apparently Kenny and Stephanie don't listen to the news very often. And I actually met with a friend today and she told me, which was kind of funny. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. Let's see. Hi, Gloria. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Ivy in Hawaii. Hi, Jennifer in Central Pennsylvania. Hi. See, look at that. Powie. Hello in Ohio. Burr. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Jeannie. Hi, GHS Three Sons. Hi, Barbara. In the Humboldt area is where the earthquake was, Kenny. Let's see. Hi, Arla. She felt it. Wow. Okay. You guys, hi, Serenity. Whew. We have a busy afternoon or day or whatever today. Lots to do. I have a sneak peek at the end of the video, a sneak peek for tomorrow night's release. Now, again, just a little reminder, December is a little different for us at the Stamps of Life. December is our slowest month of the year. So make sure you tell your peeps, your friends and family that if you want anything for Christmas or the holidays, make sure you say you want Stamps of Life gift certificates. Right? Good idea, right? And Faylene's on the chat tonight. Thank you, Faylene. And let me just tell you that we are not having a release on the 20th. Can you hear Lemon squeaking her toy? We're not having a release on the 20th. We are not having a release on Christmas Day. We will have the January 1st release on December 31st, like normal, but there will be no release on the 20th and no release on the 25th. Okay. So just kind of like give you like mentally be able to plan your life because you know what? At that point, we're all too busy, right? We're all too busy focusing on everything else. So just a little heads up on that. Let's see. So I told you about that. Okay. And so I do have a sneak peek for tomorrow night's release for the 7th, even though it's the 6th, you know, we do it the night before. And also club members, you are getting special postcard little gifts in your shipments this month. So make sure you open those and check it out. Just saying. Last but not least, December specials. I haven't announced it on a crafting corner yet. December specials are buy a paper pad, get a paper pad free. We pick the design because it's just easier. There's no way we could do it any other way. So if you buy 10 paper pads, you get 10 free. Do not order 20 thinking you're going to pay for 10. Whatever you order is what you're going to pay for. If you order it, you're paying for it, right? We will throw in automatically without you doing anything. You don't have to do anything. We will automatically throw in your freebies. Okay. Also, I don't know how many freebies how many different designs of freebies that they have. So if you order 20 paper pads and you're going to get 20 free, which yes, we have had people do that. They do it all the time. So you're getting 20 free. You're going to have some repeats on your freebies, right? Yeah, I don't even think I have 20 paper pad designs on my website right now. So yes, just keep in mind you will get some repeats, but that's good because then you'll feel like you can use it if you have more than one, right? Also on our December specials, also it is every $25 you spend after discounts, you get an epoxy pack. So if you spend $100, you get 4 epoxy packs. If you spend $150, you get 6 epoxy dots packs free. And don't forget, you also are, if you, any paper pads you're getting half of, you're getting, okay, whatever. Yeah, you guys kind of figured it out. Let's see. Yeah, Ruth Debbie's like, I don't care about repeats. Yeah, that's good. Will you have a Fold It Club release this month? Ponzi wants to know. Yes, absolutely. So you're right. Technically, that is, I'll be honest, you guys. We've had that club, what, 2 years now? I still don't know what day that officially comes out on. I just don't.
24th.
24th, thank you. I got to think. Christmas Eve, 24th. Christmas Eve, 24th. Awkward because it's Christmas Eve. So maybe it'll help me remember. But yes, that will still be released as normal. Ken will not be shipping it on Christmas Day. We're giving him that day off. But Fold It Clubs are always shipped sometime in the next couple days after the 24th. All the others are shipped usually on the day. But that one's a little different. Hi, Love Colors. Hello. Karen hasn't gone to her Fold It Club yet. Ugh. That's one thing about this month, you guys, is the mail is a little slower because there's more mail. So it is a little bit slower, which is the bummer of it all, right? It just takes a little bit longer. Ugh, it's awful. Let's see. Ooh, Pamela says all the schools that are around her were closed today because of snowstorms. Wow. I did wear a jacket today in California, so that's kind of good, huh? Let's see. Can you think of any other housekeeping items before I jump in and make my card?
Did you tell them in the club shipments there's going to be?
Yes, a special postcard.
Okay.
Special postcard. Yes, most definitely. And they're all getting freebies too this month, right? Freebies and a special postcard. So every club is getting a freebie in your shipment. And do not email Faylene and say you didn't get it. No. It's at the bottom of your envelope. Trust me, it happens because I did it. If you watch that one video where Ken gave it to me and I did it on video and there was no freebie inside. And he's like, no, there is. And I'm like, no, there isn't. Look. And yeah, it was in the envelope at the very bottom. So make sure you look for it. Don't throw it away. Yay, Eleanor got her folder. She says, thank you for the freebies. You're welcome, my love. You're welcome. Let's see. Let's jump in. Here's an interesting situation. I am in need of a sympathy card. A friend of mine had her mom passed away, and I need to make her a card. And you guys, I don't know, I haven't said this in a long time. And so those of you that might be new, you might not remember this, but I always say, make your sympathy cards when you do not need them. What? That doesn't make sense. Make your sympathy cards when you do not need them. Why? Because when you need a sympathy card, you don't want to make a sympathy card, right? Making sympathy cards are kind of just like, it's kind of like, sympathy cards. You know what I mean? So always when you're just making cards, I want you to make an extra one and then make it a sympathy card because it's just easier, right? And so that's actually what my plan is tonight to show you is kind of like the recipe on how I do this. And that doesn't make sense, but I'll explain it to you in just a second. So what we're going to do is I am going to, and we're going to kind of like do this twice. It's going to sound weird, but it'll make sense in the end. So what we're going to do is I grabbed this die. This is one of our must-haves. I really think this is a must-have just because it is an A2 rounded corner card. What does that mean? That means it cuts out an A2 card base with rounded corners. What? Now, yes, it comes with a whole bunch of other dies. Those are just extras. Don't really think too much about those. These are the two most important dies. The biggest dies in the sets are always the most important. This is the card base. This is the layering die. So let's jump in, and I'm going to die cut this out of two different colors. First, I'm going to do Pansy, my dark, deep, beautiful purple. And we're going to run that through. You might want to get this on 3. There you go. Thanks. Probably needs a bigger pad. So we're going to use this. And we're going to run this through, right? So, of course, it's going to cut it and score it for me at the same time. We're running that through. Then what we're going to do, and tight quarters around here, sometimes the machine jumps. So there's my card. I'm going to stay here, and I am going to do this card color. So I'm going to do sage. Let me tell you guys, the sage is just like, oh, I'm in love with it. I'm in love with this sage. So we're going to grab that down and I'm going to run this one through too. So now I have 2 card bases. And then what I'm going to do, got a little crooked on that one. There we go. Then what I'm going to do is bring those over here. And we are going to look at these get this out of here, get this out of here, make some room here. We're not going to do the red right now. And what we're going to do is we have our 2 card bases, right? 1, 2. Now, the next important piece in here is this one. I was kind of thinking like, what colors do I want to do? I pulled this one from this paper pad. This is the Home with Friends collection. And it has pansy in it. So here's the pansy, but I want to do something a little different to this. So what I did was I grabbed my pansy ink pad, and I actually need some scratch paper. Let's grab this. So I have, let's get this out of the way. Let's make some room here. Okay. So what we have is we have our pansy color. But what I want to do is I'm going to tone it down, right? You've seen me do this on the black and whites. This is almost black and white, but it's pansy. You've seen me do this on the black and white paper pad, which I'm madly in love with. I don't think I have any handy right here. Otherwise, I'd show you. But I like to just play with those. And oh, wait, hang on. So here's the black and white paper pad. Do I have any that are already done? I don't. But the cool thing about black and white paper pads is watch this. I'm sure you guys have seen this before. But you can make this purple and black if you want to, right? You can easily make this purple and black by doing this. But we're not doing that. What we're going to do is we are going to take this and we're going to turn it. We're just see how I already started it to do it a little bit right here. The sage paper is so gorgeous. Shannon said, I know. I'm madly in love. Literally madly in love. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tone down these white hearts. They are beautiful. Don't get me wrong. But, you know, I just need to tone it down a little bit. So I'm just going to be adding some ink. I just want to tone it down, and I'll leave down here normal, so you guys can see the difference when I'm done, because I just want to tone it down. I don't want it to be so obvious, but I want them to be able to see the hearts, right? So I don't want it to be too obvious, but I want them to be able to see it. So there you go. That's like the tone down, right? And if I ever feel like I have extra, there we go. Kind of clean that up a little. There we go. So I'm just kind of blending that in. Now look at the difference. That's the after. This is the before. And those of you, if you're watching this on your phone, you might not be able to see it close up though, but it's really a difference. Look at that. Now you can kind of see it better. Look how bright and white that beautiful is. But down here is like nice and more muted, right? It's just muted. And I like that. What we're going to do is we're going to take that and we're going to die cut this just like this. Okay, so I'm going to take this to the machine. Oh, and then at the same time, I might as well, let's see. Let's grab, you know what? Let's grab one of these. Let's grab one of these for fun. And let's do, oh gosh, this one's my favorite, you guys. I'm madly in love with this. Oh, but that doesn't match my theme. Hang on. Let me find one that matches. Oh, that one matches, but let me find white. La, la, la. Give me a second. I got to find the right one. Got to find it. Oh, stars will be perfect. Well, I want the white version though. Oh gosh, seriously. It's, you know what the problem is, you guys, is I use my favorites and then they're gone. Let's see. No. Let's try one more time and then we're going to give up. No. Looking for my favorite. Oh, I love that one. Oh gosh, I love that one too. Okay, I guess we're going to have to give up a little on that one. So let's use this one. This one's not my favorite in the pad, but it will work. And so what we're going to do on this one is actually, you guys, the same thing. We are going to take this one. We're not going to use purple though, because purple just isn't going to match my idea in my head. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab, so I have my sage. And so, you know what? Actually, let's grab sage. Let's really, really play up this whole recipe idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my sage. I'm going to grab a green brush. And I am going to use this. Oh, this is a new one. New. And we're going to gently come in. And I'm going to add this one. Now, this one, I'm not so worried about making sure the dots are gone. You know what I mean? I just want it to look more sagey, right? If that's a word. I don't think that's a word. Sagey is not a word. But I just want it to be more sage. And so I'm adding this. Oh, look how pretty that is. And I'm just kind of adding in my sage. Again, I'm not going to do down here so you can see the difference. So I'm literally with this black and white paper, you guys, you are literally, and this is the best time to get it because you buy one, get one free. You are literally making your own paper pad or your own paper, right? Because this was black and white, but now it's sage green. And look at the difference, right? So this is the side I'm going to use. And look at all the depth. Can you see all the depth in there? And this is the original. So you're completely making it literally one of a kind, right? So we're going to die cut this layering die out of this one and out of this one. And so I'm going to lay that down and we're going to run this through on the machine. So we're going to lay this down. And I realize it seems kind of weird that I'm doing two, but I want you to see how easy it is to actually technically mass produce, right? I know a lot of you are working on craft fair items. This is like the exact reason, the exact way you can do this so easily. So now I have sage and pansy, right? So here's my sage, here's my pansy. Now what we're going to do, excuse me, is make some room. Now what we're going to do is we are going to get out, I have some word dies. I am going to get out and I'm going to be using ivory. Or the vanilla. I don't want to use white. Again, same reason. Let me show you white so you can see the difference. I love the vanilla because it's a muted white. It's like a muted white, right? It's a muted white. It's vanilla and then it is white. Tasha says, you can say whatever you want. You're Stephanie Bernard. Tasha, you're so cute. I love you. Yeah, no, I can't always say whatever I want. I get myself into trouble, but thank you. I love you. So this is the white. This is the vanilla. And on no matter what your screen, you will see the difference in color, right? I prefer to go vanilla when I don't want it to be bright in your face, right? Sometimes you want bright in your face, but for this, I want to do vanilla. Now I am going to grab, because remember you guys, I need a sympathy card. One of the words I'm going to use is a circle. I'm so sorry. The other one that I'm going to use, and I hope I still have it here because, oh, there it is. I also have it here, is dun, 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 thinking of you. Okay. So I am going to give Stephanie a second to think. I am going to, yes, we will do that one out of this and this one. Oops, we need to do both. That one out of this one. And I'm going to get a little tiny bit of masket tape to hold this circle down. But before I die cut this, what does Stephanie need to do first? Oh, and you guys, do you want to know something hilarious? You know how I sometimes do that? I talk about myself in third person or whatever person it is. I'll say, Stephanie needs to do this. Liam does that. I'll say, okay, who wants popcorn? He'll say, Liam does. Have you noticed that, Ken?
No.
Oh my goodness, he does it like all the time now. I'll say, who's hungry? He'll say, Liam is. Okay, so I'm going to peel off this backing. This is our adhesive sheets. This is our woo, nice. This is our half sheet. So look at that. Boom, it goes right on half sheet of 8.5 by 11 perfectly. That was customer request, by the way, customer request. We're going to trim that. There we go. Now, this piece is Judith, no. This is now all a sticker, right? So I'm going to take this one. I'm so sorry. And I'm going to take the thinking of you. And sometimes you can manipulate them. Look at that. We're barely going to use any of this. Isn't that awesome? So I'm going to take this over to my die cut machine. And I'm going to die cut this. And this is a lot of blade, but I'll be honest, I think my machine can handle it. So it's not that much. So we're going to run this through. Okay. I don't think that's overlap. Lots of noise. Hear that cracking, cracking, cracking. Just for fun, I'm going to run back. It's the same amount of rotations on the machine. And I'm going to bring it over here. Now, what do I have? Over here, I have my words, right? And let's pop this out. Don't forget, you guys, I have a sneak peek coming to the end, at the end. And I'm going to pop this one out. So this one says thinking of you. And let's get that all the way out. And then this one is I'm so sorry. Now, let's just leave that in there for now because I don't want to mess with it. But I'm going to clean it out just by going like this so I get it out of here. Now, where is this scrap paper going? This is going in my envelopes of my, and I think it might have to go in white because I don't think oh, look, I could use that one. I already have one. But adhesive on the back, it goes in the special envelope, right? It's special. So now I have thinking of you and I'm so sorry. Now I need to make background dies of these, right? And so what I'm going to do is I have the I'm so sorry. Now I'm going to take the same die, just the outside die, and use just the outside die. Now these circles coordinate with the large circle flip it. But on a sympathy card, I'm not making a flip it because that's kind of like, that's a little inappropriate, right? So I'm going to, I don't have enough pansy here. So I'm going to grab some more pansy. And let's see if we can find some scraps because it's always better to use scraps, right? Yay, I do. So here's a scrap for the circle. And for the thinking of you background, let's see if we have enough in our sage. I didn't cut these I wasn't thinking ahead. Oh, so close. Oh, so close. Let's see. I think I might be, no, I don't want to risk it. Let's find some sage in our scraps. Hopefully. I don't get to use sage very often, so I might not have any in my scraps. Looking quickly. Oh, what's that? Yay. Look at that. Happiness is using your scraps because it just is better. It's cheaper, right? So now I'm going to take these over to the die cut machine and I'm going to run both of these through. So I just have the layering dies for this, right? So just the layering dies, and I'm going to run that through, or the shadow dies, I guess you could call them. And I'm going to run that through. And now what I have is I have these layering dice cut out. I'm going to bring them over here. And I'm going to peel this up. There we go. We're going to layer these all together. Now, are these kind of a little bit more on the simple side? I would say yes. So before I glue anything down, I want to see what I can add to make it a little bit more exciting. However, you guys, on sympathy cards, don't spend too much extra time making your sympathy card just because, you know, you got to like kind of make it a little more low key. You don't want to send a flip it to somebody that's in mourning, right? Now, here we go. Here's my green. This just has a little bit of extra sage on it. I'm going to hold this and I'm just going to add a little bit of personality at the bottom. A little bit of personality. Never hurt anybody. And actually, I think I'm going to add a little bit more. So I'm just grabbing my sage and I'm just going to add a little bit of personality. I always lay my hand on where I don't want to ink. Otherwise, I accidentally ink where I don't want to ink. That happens all the time. And I just added a little tiny bit of personality at the bottom. And we're going to peel this off because remember, this entire thing is a, wait for it, sticker, ding, 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 sticker. Most of the trash comes out with it. So the weeding is very, very minimal, if any, none. Look at that. Start with one letter and then let it go slowly down because you got to kind of line it up just for a little second. Give it a second because it'll want to move around. It'll want to go special places and you're going to say, nope, you have to go where I say. There we go. One at a time. There we go. Boom. And now, because remember, you guys, I always talk about this. The blades are so close on these, it tends to curl the paper a little. So you need to burnish this down because for that adhesive to stick, it needs to touch the green, right? For that vanilla to stick, it needs to touch the green. So give it a little burnish so it can actually touch the green, right? And there we go. Boom. Look at how fun that just little tiny extra little bit of ink at the bottom. Just a little something, right? So now let's do the purple. And I mean the pansy. I'll be honest, I'm torn. I'm really, really torn if I should do purple in here. Let me see what it looks like on this ivory. I'm really torn. Actually, ooh, that looks pretty. Look how pretty that is. Okay, so let's go ahead and do it. And I think we're going to just do it all the way around. So I'm going very lightly, you guys, very lightly. I don't want to go too much. I don't don't want this to be one of those cards where they go, oh, Stephanie's showing off or something like that, right? It's about them. It's not about me here. So I'm just going to kind of go in there and then just really gently, barely touching the cardstock, going over it like this, barely touching. Okay. Now let's weed this out. How do you weed it? You just peel the backing off, right? And sometimes it doesn't get it. My nails are finally getting better, you guys. After the last time I went on HSN, they were not doing well, but they're doing much better now. I can't get that one. It's like right there. Nope. Nope. Okay, start another section. And it's always best to just use your finger pad. And because I'm on camera, it's not, oh, there we go. It's not going to let me do it just because, when you're on camera, nothing goes right. Okay, watch this. So I'm weeding all of the extra pieces, most of them out. So I don't really have any weeding after I pull this out away from each other. There we go. Look, so I have I'm so sorry. Again, we're going to go a little slow. We're going to start on the edge. Worry about the circle first. Do the circle first. And again, this fits on our circle flip it, but we're not doing a flip it for this one. And then now we can go back and do the letters. There we go. There we go. Oh, move that one over a little. That little R is kind of going a little wonky. So we're going to peel that up and we're going to make that straight. There we go. I'm so sorry. Again, we're going to burnish. You can burnish with anything. You can use an ink pad. You can use your fingernail. You can just kind of go like this if you want. Just make sure that it can touch. You'd be amazed at how people don't believe me when I say it has to touch. If you want it to stick, it has to touch. There we go. Now we have our cute little, I'm so sorry, right? And it is a little bit even more muted now that I did the color on it. And so what we're going to do is we're going to kind of build this, but at the same time, I'm going to look at this and see what I'm doing. So here I have that, and I'm going, okay, that looks fine. But yeah, Stephanie, it needs more. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our ribbons out. And my ribbons are depleting too quickly. I need to get some more. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Now, that is a lot of purple, pansy. So I'm thinking we need to almost bring in another color. I really don't want to, though. So let's look around and see what we have. Because you always got to use what you have, right? And not everybody has a store in their garage. Not really. It's not in my garage. I have this ivory, but that's more of a lemonade, and I don't want to use that. Excuse me. Ooh, there's a sage. We can use that sage for later. Look how pretty that's. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. We got to figure this out. I really don't want to use pansy. I really don't want to use pansy. Ken, what color do you think I should do?
For
what?
what?
Waking up over there? Let's see. You know what I'm going to do? We're going to switch gears, and we're not going to use ribbon, because if it's not going to work, don't force it, right? So what we're going to do instead is let's get.
I would have said white.
What?
White.
Who said white?
I would have said white.
Yeah, white's too stark. So we're talking about how it's a little too much for this. I'm wondering. No, hang on. No, I'm not.
Carrie says silver, and Yvette says vanilla.
Ooh, I like the silver idea. Who said silver?
Carrie.
And
also Daisy Girl said silver gray.
Yep, I'm thinking. Oh gosh, that's beautiful, but it might be a little too much, right? So let's look. Hang on. Let's. I like where you're thinking. I really like what you're thinking. I kind of like the glitter. Maybe we do go with a gray. I kind of like that too. So let's look. Let's see. Ooh, okay. That looks like almost a pewter next to it, huh? Okay, let's look at this one. So I'm going to let you guys vote. I'm going to make a strip. And actually, let's make the strip now so we can see it. Well, you know what? This is just going to be the easiest way to do it. I was going to look at this. So, wait, let's use a strip. Ooh, hang on. Now I'm starting to think more, you guys. Sorry. See, this is how it sometimes happens, right? Then you're like, oh wait, no, I can do this, or oh wait, I can do this. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, so I'm getting my small scallop slimline. Small scallop slimline, and look at this little piece here. One of those pieces that you probably would have said, why did Stephanie even give me this one? I'm never going to use it. Well, check this out. We are going to die cut both of these, and I'm going to die cut them both at the same time. And what we're going to do is we are going to determine which one looks better. But it's sometimes easier to die cut both of them. And worst comes to worst, I have an extra one, right? Big deal. And so, excuse me, I'm going to bring these over here. And look at how crazy that is, right? Look how easy peasy that is. And so here we go. And I'm going to let you guys vote. I'm going to put them both up there so you can see. We have light gray and we have dark gray. So there, I'll do both. So there's dark gray. I want it to be in the middle, but I just want to show you both colors. And there is the light gray. Actually, both look kind of cool. Woo! That looks, okay, no, let's just, hang on. Let's just pick one. Wait, let me think. Gosh, I really like the 2, but you know I can't do 2 item 2 because 2 is the wrong thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to do an extra one. Because you always have to have odd numbers, right? We always want to have odd numbers when we're designing. And so we can't do 2 because it's just kind of wrong on all the levels. And so what we'll do is we'll do 3. And here we go. Let's grab it. Get it, get it, get it. Look at this. Check it out, honeymooners. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do all 3. Ta-da! Look how awesome that looks. Okay, so what we're going to do is, hang on. Oof. You know what? That just almost perfectly fits on this A2 card. I am not going to trim it down. This is nuts. Okay, first of all, let's do this first. Let's put this down. Let's add adhesive to this. So let's build, okay? We have our foundation. That's our card base. Now let's build. And I would take, yeah, we can take that away. So we're going to add adhesive to the back of this. And we are going to turn this way. Look how pretty that is. And then we are going to do our, what you call it. Now, let's do this like the legitimate way. I'm folding that in half. This is my centering ruler that I wish I had my board. Where's my metal board? Oh, where is it? I think I took it upstairs. I have the ruler, but I don't think I have the metal board. So here we go. Let's just do this really quick. So it's a little under 2, right there, 4 1/4, like right up there. So first one is going to go in the middle. And let's just go ahead and add adhesive to that one. So this ruler is kind of cool. Well, it's very cool. It's a centering ruler, meaning the 0 is in the middle. So you can determine the center of everything. So we're going to lay this down right there. Make sure it's straight. Perfect. Then we're going to bring in the other 2. And we're going to add this one right here. And I want to have a little bit in between. There we go. Look how perfectly that fits on there, you guys. That's nuts. But that one's a little crooked, so hang on. This adhesive is a little forgiving, so you can redo it if you need to. So I'm going to line those up. Look at that. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's fun. And then we're going to add another one here. And that one is going to go right here. Yes, there we go. So now we have our 3. Isn't that pretty? Now we're going to bring in our circle. Now, normally if this was a regular card, I would totally pop this up with foam dots, but because it's not, we're not going to see these. Excuse me. So what we're going to do instead is we are going to use our adhesive on the back. We're going to add adhesive on this. No foam squares or dots or anything, just because it's not that kind of card. And we're going to add this right there in the middle. Boom. Now, speaking of all of that, let's go back to this one really quick and say, okay, well, let's adhere this one. So we're going to add this one. And let me have you see this one so you can still see that one. And we're going to add this one. just like that. And then we have the pattern, the recipe over here for 3 strips. What if we did 3 like this? And then I'm thinking, I really want to follow the recipe even more. So let's do 3 of these in sage. And so what we're going to do is we're going to find the sage. And I might not have enough to do, nope. I might have to get a real piece of cardstock. And while we're doing this, we might as well have a chat contest. So my question of the night is going to be Christmas shopping. Are you done with your Christmas shopping? Have you not started your Christmas shopping, or are you halfway done? Like, how much of your, Jeannie says, I love the stripes. Thank you. How much of your shopping have you done? How much of the shopping have you done? Have you done 0? Or what like percent of the shipping? What percent of your shopping have you done? Now, if I were to answer that, I would say, I would say I'm probably 4 or 60% done. I think I'm 60% done. Ken is surprised to hear that. Let me just tell you. Shocked to hear that. I love that. I love that you're shocked because you don't even know where all this stuff is, do you? If something happened to me tomorrow, we would not have Christmas.
When
'cause you
Stephanie
don't
leaves the house, I sneak all around and I find all the gifts. So
Well, that's a bummer for you, baby,
'Cause I
because
don't
none of
like
them are for you.
I found them all, and there's a lot of good stuff for me. I saw.
Oh, actually, did you go in that one closet?
Yes.
You were looking for that stick for the boys?
Yep.
The one stick we cannot find, or plastic stick thing. So why don't you name off what some of the people are saying?
Half done. Vicky says I think I'm halfway. Mandy says 100%.
Ooh, wow. She's awesome.
Linda's 100%. Marcy 50% done. Mary, I like it. Have not started. Yes.
That's
Pamela,
more like
3%.
3. I love that. 3. That's so exact.
Susan
I love
just
it.
started. Ivy 50%. April 90%. Wow. Ruth 100%. You guys, some of you are impressive.
Some of you guys are awesome. I
start to think about Christmas shopping about just when Amazon says they can't get it to you anymore. That's when it.
Yeah.
Oh, thinking I'm supposed to have a white elephant gift.
Oh yeah, I read that in the church newsletter today.
Did you order it for me?
I did not order it for you. Remember, whenever I tell you to do something like go to the doctor, you say you're not my mother. So I'm not your mother. I'm not ordering the white elephant gift for you.
You're in charge of the Amazon account.
That is true. Okay, so here we go. We are adding our thinking of you. And I really love this, but it needs to be a different color in the center. So do 3 for me so we can see this, please.
What's that question? Do you see the bottom question?
Where is it?
Can you please cut the next one up to see how it layers? Dina said.
Oh, sure, Dina. Absolutely, my love. I'm glad Kenny saw that. Where is it?
Joe's all done and heading to the post office in the morning. Wow.
Oh my goodness, Joe.
We need to hire some of you guys to shop for us.
You are the bomb. I love it.
And wrap for us.
Okay, so Dina wants to see the next one up. I love this. Ooh, what if I added this on it? Because remember how I said there's too much green back here? Because this is with green. What if? Okay, we can just take that one off. We're not going to use that one. What if we added? Ooh, I'm going to do it in black because let's pull in that black. So we have black already on the card, right? So let's pull in that black and use it again. Dina, I love your idea, my love, and we're going to do it. So here we go. I have the next one up. So this is the one I was using, and Dina asked me to use the next one up. So I will need to trim the sides, but that's okay. And let's try it. So let's grab this one. So this set is so cool because look, you guys, it's normally for a slimline layers, but now I'm using it for A2, which is so nice when you can, use things for other things, right? Double duty, triple duty kind of stuff. That's going to fall. Hang on. Because then it makes it more better. More better. And so now what we have is we're bringing this back over here. And what we have, watch this. So love this idea. Look at that. What if I did that? Holy cannoli. I love that. Good idea, Dina. So what we're going to do is we are going to add the adhesive. So this is the second one up, the next one up. So we're still following our recipe, but with a little twist, which is awesome. And look how fun that is. And this is really cool, you guys, because the, that one's a little crooked. Hang on. We don't have a circle shape on this one. So having all the extra scallops is okay. Let me do that one again. You guys, sometimes Dina, my Dina, the Dina that works for us, sent me the most recent newsletter, and I said, or no, the most recent postcard to proof. And I said, I think you need to move that one item over 0.5 millimeter because I can tell when it's not centered. Now, what I'm going to do is how you trim when you have something to trim and it goes over the edge. This is how you do it. Don't take it to your paper trimmer and go chop. Okay. Turn it over. Use the card or the big edge as your guide. Put your scissors right up against that. And then you'll be able to cut perfectly straight against that edge. See, now it's gone. I don't like to do it in my trimmer because I might accidentally cut the main hero over here. I don't want to do that. I only want to cut the extra hangovers. Again, scissors right against that edge of the card. And then I'm just trimming the hangover, right? Hangover. Look at that, you guys. Wow, that's amazing. I love that. Good idea. So here we go. And now look at this. Our thinking of you is really going to show, right? Look at that. So I brought in the black from over here. It's kind of cool because I have black, and then I have all the black over here. So it's almost like 3, right? Now, last but not least on this one, because I can, on this one, thinking of you, we can easily use adhesive sheets. That one's way weird. I mean, foam. So we're just going to grab some foam, adhesive foam, and we're going to peel this off. And that might be a little too, I didn't trim it enough. So we're just going to, now this one I can be a little bit more exciting on, although at the same time, I almost still feel like this could be like a more masculine card because I don't have any diamonds on it. I don't have any flowers on it. It's not a floral pattern. So this would be a good one for a guy, easy peasy. Lay this down right there, thinking of you. Perfect. And then for the inside, flip it open. Flip it open. Let's grab our vanilla again. Let's do another vanilla. And look, oh my goodness gracious, how am I supposed to write my message on here? Yes, technically I could use a white gel pen, but come on, when you want to write a lot, you all know white gel pens are not the right choice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my layering die, again, the same one that I used on the front, right? And I need 2 of these. So seriously, guys, for ease of time, look at that. We're going to lay this down just like that. And Kenny, how many winners are we going to have for our chat contest? How many likes do we have, I guess?
2 winners.
2 winners. So I think you guys need to like us and give us a heart and a thumbs up and a share and all that good stuff. The more we get, the more we give. Ooh, wow. That sounded interesting. So if shut up. If we get 300 300 hearts or thumbs ups or whatever, then we can have 3 prizes.
Whatever.
Yes. So please add your hearts and your thumbs up and all that good stuff. Now, so here I have 2 vanillas, right? 1, 2. I can cut 2 at the same time as long as there's not a score line, especially on the more basic shapes. And so remember, even I cut 2 of these at the same one. So that's not even, oh, and you know what, you guys, put it back where it goes. Otherwise you'll lose it if you're anything like me, and then you will be sad, and then you will cry, and then you will blame your grandchildren. There we go. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to add some adhesive to the back, right? Easy, easy. And usually I would do this before. Usually I would stamp before I do that. But so on this one, let's do this first. I did find a stamp set that I really, really like for this one, for the Sympathy one. And this is called Sympathy to Stamp, all one word, number 2. And this one is really good, you guys. This is an oldie but a goodie. A lot of you probably already have this stamp set. A lot of you probably already have it. If you go to our website and you bought it on our website will tell you if you've already bought it. Not many small companies do that, right? And so let's get black. Actually, I'd love to do pansy if I have pansy out close by. Oh, orchid, pansy. Oh, let's see. Oh, don't go anywhere. Oh, crash. Okay, not easy enough. So let's just grab, well, seriously, guys, what do we have? Oh, there's licorice. Okay, let's just use licorice. Now, I haven't used this one in a long time, and so I'm just going to stamp on scratch because, hello, it doesn't hurt to test it, right? This is just scratch paper. I want to check it to make sure it's all good. And we're going to use our secret weapon below us. That looks amazing. Let me just check that one. Where did that, hang on. I want to make sure that's not on my stamp, that it's on my cardstock. Let's check that again. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to come in, ink it again, and we're going to stamp on our little thing right here. I'm going to go up a little bit so I can write a little tiny message. Press, lift up. Perfect. Now I can leave my little, I can put their name here and I can write a cute little tiny message. Just enough so they know I'm thinking of them, right? Now I'm going to put this stamp. Oh, a lot of people ask how I clean my stamps. And is that nearby? Oh, here it is. So this is how I clean my stamps if you really want to know. I use cheap baby wipes. I usually tear them in pieces, although lately they're not terrible as much as they used to be. Terrible. No, okay, so this one's not going to tear, but clean my hands at the same time. These are the cheap baby wipes. Do not use the big fancy ones that cost an arm and a leg. These are cheap. I think these are like $1.60 a can at one of the big box stores. And I reuse these. So I reuse these for quite a bit. Clean my hands. There we go. And so there it's nice and clean. And then we are going to put this back on our sheet. There we go. And then for my, okay, I'm going to let that stay there for a second. For my other one, what was it? Thinking of You. Oh, I had this. Oh, no. That's not the one I wanted. Hang on. Let's put this one down first. Let's finish this one. So let's add adhesive to this one. Oh, it always runs out on camera. Why does it not run out when I'm just like using them in general? Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be a kick if that was the only one I have in here? Oh, there's one. Okay. There we go. And I'm going to add this one. Look at that. Look at that. Now, I'm not really going to be worried about adding my little stamp on the back that says, hey, I made this. Remember, this is Sympathy. It's not about me. It's about them. So I'm not going to focus on that on this one. So I have my message. I can write my message. There is my I'm so sorry. Now, at the same time, let's find the other one that we just made. This one is Thinking of You. But wait, it's the exact same card, 100% different, right? So I have the one that's I'm so sorry. I have one that's almost exactly the same, but totally different. That says Thinking of You. I have added my inside in here. And, ooh, this is a good one. Same stamp set, Sympathy to stamp. Yes. Same stamp set. And let's use this one.
Janelle wants to know why her stamps change colors when they get inked.
It depends on what color. Guava loves to stain your stamps. Sometimes with age, they'll get a little yellowish or whatever. Totally normal. And there's nothing wrong with them. You can still use them. For example, like if you use a different kind of ink pad that is permanent, or like a archival or anything, it will stain the stamps, but you still can use them. So for example, I just stamped this in black, cleaned it, and now I can use it in yellow if I want to. So as long as you clean your stamps, they could still stain, but that doesn't mean anything's wrong with them. Even a stained stamp stamps the exact same as a regular stamp. Interesting point. Can you go to one?
Yeah, I've inked some of them with licorice, and like they get kind of a pink tint around.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that funny?
Yeah,
it pulls a different
can't
color.
figure that combination out.
Right. Now, when clear stamps were invented, Okay. Because remember back in the day, we used rubber, right? When clear stamps were invented, where did they come from? Like, who decided, hey, let's take this polymer and make it a stamp? Well, you know what? I wish I had one here. I don't have one here. But think of any cardboard box, a brown cardboard box that you've seen. Any brown cardboard box usually has printing on it, right? It usually has like 12 by 12 by 12 on the bottom, or rated this number has a circle and tells you how many pounds it can hold, or things like that. How do they do that? You guys, they use a stamp. They use the exact same photopolymer to stamp those cardboard boxes. Usually the stamps are what, like this big, because depending on the boxes, right? This big, but they're not clear. Guess what color they are? Pink. They're pink, they're pink, they're pink. Yes, they are pink. Why? I have no idea. But when they make them the exact same way they make ours, when they make them, they are pink and they're big. They come out big. They use different machines. They don't use an acrylic block. They don't hand stamp on themselves, but it's made the exact same way. So one day somebody, I don't know who, somebody said, let's turn that into a stamp to make cards. And that's how it all started. But for some reason, they decided to do clear. When we used to make our own stamps, and we used to make them for other companies as well, when we bought the machines originally, because these machines that you use were built before we were born, okay? They were built 75 years ago. These machines are massive. And of course, they have pink polymer in them, right? To make clear is not easy, you guys. Clear is not easy. And we had to flush the machines to get all the pink polymer out. So for a while in the very beginning, we sold breast cancer ribbon stamps in pink polymer. In pink polymer. Why? Because Stephanie did not like the idea of throwing all that pink polymer away. So we made pink stamps. Remember that, Kenny? Were you there to make those, or was it the other peeps?
I remember that. Yeah,
okay. So when we had the machines in the beginning, we made pink polymer. And then, I know, Kathy says interesting. It's probably way much more than you even, Ponzi has that stamp. So way more than you ever wanted to know. But so then you have to flush the machines to get all the pink out. So there's pink in there, you throw in the clear and pink still comes out. Then you throw in more clear, a little bit of pink still comes out. And throw in the clear, a little, and then finally it's almost done. And then it's all clear. Why are you pointing over there?
I can't figure out how that square is getting on there.
It's this.
Oh, it looked like it was.
It looked like editable. I mean, digital.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is, but they're totally usable. You can stamp in any color. Even if they're pink, you can stamp those in any color. Doesn't matter as long as you clean them before you put it in another ink pad color. Lynn Min says, I used to work for a company that built die sets and mold bases. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. What kind of dies? The wafer thin dies or the steel rule dies? I love that kind of stuff. Deanna says, question, what weight is your cardstock? It ranges. It ranges from 125 GSM. You guys don't know those numbers. That doesn't make sense to you guys. Poundage wise, it all ranges. I think it ranges. We don't do pounds when I order it. So it's like 85 to, I don't think I have very much 120. I try to stay away from 120. I don't like 120. So it's usually 85 or 100, usually. Mandy says she's done with her Christmas cards. I love that. Steel, sold to Johnson & Johnson. Yes, steel rule dies. The way they make those, I could go on all day. So when I first started working at Ellison, also known as Sizzix, they literally would have people in the back making the steel rule dies. They literally would be bending the razor blade. So it's like big razor blades, right? You remember those big wood dies that we used to have, even the Sizzix dies that were plastic? It comes in a big sheet. It's like a long, big razor blade, right? And they literally would bend the metal to make those dies. Massively exciting. I love that kind of stuff, you guys. I could talk about that stuff all day. But yeah, Lynn Min, I totally know what you're talking about. That stuff's awesome. I love that kind of stuff. Okay. Kenny, have you picked some winners, babe? Because I could just yak all day.
Yep. I have 2 winners.
Okay. Are we still stuck on only 2 winners, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
How much do they win? Is it
$10 gift
$10?
certificate to the website.
Okay? Our first winner from Facebook. She says she's 100% bought and 50% wrapped is Pat Paul.
Pat, I'm so impressed. Wrapped? You need to come to my house. None of mine are wrapped.
And our next winner,
sorry.
I don't know how she gets this number, but she's 87% done.
87%.
That's very specific.
I love that.
It's not 87.5 or 0.2. It's 87.
87.
It's Beverly Ross, and she's on YouTube.
Yay!
Congratulations, everyone.
Yay!
Woo.
You too. Chrissy says she hasn't even started her Christmas cards.
That's
I feel you, my
me.
love. I feel you. You two are going to email Faylene at info@thestampsoflife.com, and she is going to get that out to you probably tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. Now, tomorrow night is a release night, right? It is a release night. And so, sorry, don't mind me. I'm just kind of like cleaning up the joint. Did you guys see that? So this was right there. I had 2 cutouts on there, right? So I always yank off the extra because this is not worth saving, right? This scrap is not worth saving. But woo, look at that gorgeous scrap, right? And that's going right in my scrap file folder thing and in the neutral section. So I can grab that next time. And it's nice and safe and usable. So Alley Cat says, I love hearing about how the steel rule dies are made. Yeah, you guys, it is just, I'm into like all that kind of stuff. I love learning about how things work. About just like my brother's the same way. We used to call it, remember that show MacGyver? My brother was MacGyver. He could always, you give him a roll of duct tape, he can do anything. Literally, it feels like. Whenever there's anything wrong, we call him because we know even if we just send him a video, he can try to help us fix it. Oh, okay. Also, Kenny, I need you to is Gail here? Gail, are you here, my love? I got to do this only if Gail's here. So if Gail, if you're here, give me a shout out so I know you're here because I want to do what you gave me, but I'm not going to do it if you're not here. So Gail, my love, are you around? Are you around? Let's see. Tomorrow night is it? Yes. Sneak. Gail is here, she said. Oh, good. Ruth Debbie said Gail is here. Fantastic. So I'm going to show you these really quick. Let's look at these really quick. So let's go through what our recipe was for this. You want to do 2 or do you want to do 3? Which one do you want to do? My iPad's dead. My iPad doesn't hold a charge anymore. 2? Okay, so here we go. Same exact card, you guys. No matter what anyone tells you, these are the exact same cards. The dies are all the same except the words, right? Just different colors. Different colors. And here I used a thicker one instead, but it's the same die set, but it's the exact same card base, right? Exact same everything, just making more of them. So whenever you make, look at that, exactly the same, right? Whenever you make cards, totally make more than one, right? Use the same recipe or the same foundation to make another one. And you can do this. I mean, you could multiply this by add different pattern paper, add different colors, add different sentiments. You could go crazy with this and make every single, what am I trying to say? Every single theme in this, right? Easy peasy. And if you made them all kind of coordinate, like if you made a whole bunch just like this in like a rainbow of colors, or did different dies on the front and made it an 8-pack and gave it to someone for Christmas, or sold it at a craft fair or anything. Boom, you guys, awesome. Yes, and Ruth Debbie says so smart to make them when you don't need them. That is true. Diane says Ken needs a doctor. Stephanie, Diane, I love you, my love. Okay, can you go back to 1? I can't. My iPad's completely dead. Let's see. Love your cards, Bonnie said. Thank you, my love. So Gail, are you here? I haven't even seen her say yes. Is she really here? Ruth Debbie
saw her earlier.
Oh, you did see her.
Yeah.
Is she still here? Linda says, when will the Jingle Bell Fold It be back in stock? It's on order. Will you write that down, Linda? I will look into it because that should have been back in stock, unless it went back out of stock and back into stock again. I'm going to double check that one for you because I really think that one should be in stock. Can you use markers with licorice or has to be Forever Black? Yes, Marcy, it has to be Forever Black. Use the Forever Black to use the watercolor markers. Yes, Forever Black. Let's see. Ponzi says question. If we get more than one gift this month, can be used at the same time? No. They can only one code at a time. One per order. One per order. Let's see. Okay, so let me show you the sneak peek for tomorrow night. I am showing you guys this sneak peek, you guys. There's a reason, actually. I know sometimes I like to show sneak peeks, blah, blah, blah. No. There's actually a reason why I'm showing you the sneak peek, because you guys, hang on, it's driving me crazy. You guys are like my lifers, right? Those of you that are tuned in right now, you guys, right? Come on, let's be honest. You guys are the lifers. You guys are in you guys are just up a notch. Well, the item I'm going to show you is extremely limited. Now, remember, let's go back. Remember how I always say December is our slowest month. We have to take inventory at the end of the year. So you pay taxes on blah, 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 blah. Anyway, we don't want to have a lot of inventory at the end of the year, right? Let's just be honest. And so no, the discount cannot be used at the store day, Kimberly. But maybe if you sweet talk Ken, he can do something for you.
If you bring the coupon code, we will do it. We'll figure it out.
Okay,
that's only fair.
Kimberly, he said yes. Bring it with you.
You'll have to turn in your card.
Bring it with you. Bring it with you. So that's cool, right? Okay. So this, you guys, Quilty says we love you. Well, thank you. I love you too. So the item I'm going to show you, I did not order very many of them for a couple of reasons. One, it's a little bit different than we usually do. And I wasn't sure how many people would like it. I can't have extra inventory at the end of the year. It's not a good business thing to have extra inventory. And December's a slower month. So I didn't order very many of these. And keep in mind, I have to order 3 months ago I ordered. Well, now I'm looking at now I'm rethinking this and I'm going, wait a minute. I did not order enough of those. I should have ordered more. And I was trying to be extra conservative and I was too conservative, and now it's going to kick me in the butt. But you guys are my lifers and I want you guys to make sure you get it. Because, and again, it is something that's a little different. And that's one of the reasons why I really like it. And that's also one of the reasons why I think it's going to be very popular. So that's why I'm telling all of you. So if you want it, you can get it. And I think Gail left us, you guys. I don't see her posted anywhere.
Did you tell everybody about the epoxy dot special too? I remember
yes,
the paper pad I heard you talking about. Awesome.
So this is it. And I don't have the die actually itself. But let me show you. Let's go to 2, I think. 2 is probably the best. This, and you know what? I know everybody's going to ask me the size. It is the cutest size. Hang on. Wait for it. Oh, gosh. I think it's 3.5. Gosh, how do I remember that? 3.5 it is. 3.5 inches. So it's 3.5 inches. Has the cute little heart. Yes, it comes with the word sending. Watch this. It's not, it took me forever to get this done, you guys, to get it manufactured the right way. Look at this. You unlock it. So it has that little notch on it. See the little, then you open it up. But wait for it. Then you open this and you open that. And there's your little message inside. So it's like a little Valentine or a little note card. It's anything you want it to be. And then to close it, you kind of squeeze it to get, it's hard to do on camera upside down. Let's do 3. Can you do 3 just so I can see what I'm doing? So what you're going to do is you're going to squeeze it together just a little tiny bit and slide that down just like that. Now, let me show you a couple others because they're so dang cute. So here it is again, using sunflower paper. And the cool thing about it, you guys, hang on, let me show you the back. The cool thing about it is it's something totally different. So what they're going to do is they're going to open this up and then you open it like that. Yes, it comes with the layering dies, layering die, layering die. The two of you make the perfect couple. Something just so a little different, right? It looks like angel wings. It does look like angel wings.
You can put some money in there.
Yeah. For you, you're going to open this one
Will
up.
a gift card fit in there?
No, it's 3.5 by 3.5. Well, actually, I take that back. I
I
don't know
would,
what
yeah.
size long ways. What's
Yeah.
it? Do you have one right there? Usually you do. Well, wait, I think I have it here. Wait for it. Wait for it. Look at that. Yes, it will, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for asking. I love when you guys are thinking sometimes better than me. So when that's closed, and it does, you have to like kind of pull it together this one has that heart on there, so it's not going to work very good. But when you open it up, pull that latch, open that up, ta-da, there's your gift card. Sending smiles. And it does not show. Look, when it's closed, it does not show. And is that really going to stay in there? It doesn't slide out. Dude, that's cool. Oh, it kind of does if you shake it too much, but just glue it down. So that is, but look how cute that is for you. Open it up. There it is. I'm looking for my original. Hang on. I think it's down here. Here it is. Because I want you to see all the dies you guys are getting. So look, this is awesome. You do need the larger machine, but you're getting my love. So sending you smiles, sending you love, forever friends, sending you forever love, sending you forever smiles, smiles forever. You know, you can go a little crazy on the. Oh, there's another word under here. Hang on, what's that word? Probably 4. Oh, I bet you it's 4. So it says for you. So lots of different words on there. Then you're getting all these extra layering dies. So you're getting the heart with the little ruffle. You're getting layering dies over here. Layering die, layering die, layering die, because you guys know I'm all about the layering dies. But it's something that's just different that, again, I did not. Can you order tonight? Christy, I love you. Thank you, my love. Actually, it's not going to be on the website until tomorrow night. Tomorrow night.
Just set yourself a little alarm.
Yeah, set an alarm on your phone. Or
Yeah.
if you get our text, you'll get a text saying it's live. Okay. Again, you guys, if you like this one, it's going to be on flash sale. You know the deal. It's going to be on flash sale. A lot of my club members have a special little code. I don't know if that works on flash sale items, though. I don't know if that works on flash sale items. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know. Nashua says, I am late. What is the epoxy deal? Thank you for asking, my love. The epoxy deal is every $25 after all discounts. Every $25 you spend, you get a free epoxy pack sheet or whatever it is. So
like
if
a
you
3-pack.
spend $100, you get 4. If you spend $75, you get 3. If you spend $150, you get 6.
It's gonna be random
colors.
selections.
Yeah,
we got lots of pretty colors.
Yes. So they're literally just taking them from stock. So whatever we have in stock, they're just going to be thrown out. Also, paper pads, buy 1, get 1 free. Buy 10, get 10 free. We pick the free ones. You put in your cart whatever you want to pay for. So if you want to pay for 10, you buy 10, but we'll send you 20. Okay. You're welcome, my love. To what time tomorrow night? Christy, I'm not in charge of that, so I don't know.
Around 5-ish.
It's around 5-ish Pacific time, give or take. But I do always try to send out a text if you get our text. Is Gail here? Okay. Debbie's asking. Debbie, Ruth Debbie, you changed it. Ponce, will prices go up next year if duties go up next year? Very good question. I'm hoping not. I've started ordering. I've ordered most of our dies through like March, so it won't affect January, February, or March. My goal is no. You guys know me, and my goal is always to keep the price as low as absolutely possible. So my goal is hopefully no. I mean, I'm leaning towards, I think we're just going to absorb the extra cost because there's nothing worse than getting handed all these extra things as a consumer. And I just can't say for sure, but that's my desire. My desire is that we will absorb the extra cost. Will you order more if it sells out? Shelly, absolutely, my love. It just wouldn't be on flash sale. So I mean, that's why I'm telling you guys that it's a lower quantity, because you guys are my lifers and I want you guys to know. Whereas normally you wouldn't know what our quantity is and you would just go, oh, I'll order that in the morning or whatever. So yeah, it's just, isn't it sweet? And I hope you guys love it as much as I do. Again, I want you to know that it does. Hang on, can you go to 3? Because I want to front load all this and I want to tell you this. It does, when you open and close it, Okay, there's the opening. But when you close it, you have to kind of squeeze it together because it has to be like tight, right? For it to look exactly like this when it's notched. You guys have, I think we went through, hang on, I can actually tell you. We went through 6 prototypes of this one. Back to one, please. We went through 6 prototypes. They sent me, I designed it. They sent it to me. I practiced, didn't work. I tweaked it. Didn't work. 6 different prototypes to get it right because the notch it was really weird. Like the factory and I could not figure out, but we finally got it. I'm so excited. But I'm hoping you guys like that idea because I'm kind of thinking we could do like other designs. I don't know. I'll let you guys decide when we get it all done. Okay. Ponzi says I work in the import business. Oh, I didn't get to see the rest. I'm sorry. But how many flash sale items tomorrow? Oh, Jeannie, good question. I think it's 3. I'm pretty sure it's 3. Any update on the magnets? Deanna, you know what? I had a 2-hour and 7-minute phone conference the other day, and I didn't ask. What a goose. I totally boom. So it's on my list to find out. It's looking like the beginning of January. And keep in mind, I don't want them to hit before January because then I get to pay extra taxes on them. You guys, the whole taxes thing, the things that we have to think about. Can I tell them what you were doing today? Dealing with?
No.
Okay. But let me tell you, it's junk. Bleh. It's just stuff to mess with my mind. So yeah. Rick Debbie wants me to tell Christy how to get texts. So you are going to, hi Bella, you are going to, when you go to our website for the first time, it's going to say, hey, save $5, sign up for text, and you can enter your information. Now, if it does not do that, what I want you to do is on your website, on your browser, I want you to go incognito browser. Why are you doing that? I know it's weird, but email the office. Kenny just says email Faylene and she'll fix it. Jan says my husband will have oh gosh, it's going too fast now, is having hernia repair surgery in the morning. Prayers appreciated. Yes, Jan, absolutely, my love. Debbie, you're absolutely right, my love. That is so true. Triple taxing sometimes. Let me tell you the stories I could tell you. You mean money doesn't just magically appear in our pockets? Anyone know how to change chat from top messages to all? There's a little button. I couldn't explain it. Can you use the coupon on flash sale items? I don't think you can, Barbara. Oh, hang on. It should say right here. It'll say on it. Maybe you can. It doesn't say you can't.
Well, I think you can, but I don't know that.
I think you might be able to. Just saying. But you can only use the coupon code for the club you are in. But I think you can. Try it. Dude, that's pretty awesome. What? Christy says I couldn't text the word incognito fast enough. Oh, yeah. Just email Faylene. She'll fix it. And that's not true. You're going to email Faylene. Faylene's going to email me. Give me your phone number. I'm going to go to the texting company and add you to the texting company. It's okay. It'll work. We'll get it done. Amanda said she saw my pizza chef pictures. Thank you. Yes. So on my Instagram and my Facebook personal, the boys and I made pizzas yesterday. And Liam is my, I guess, more creative one. He's the one that likes to figure out how things work. He got that gene. And he was making boomerang pizzas, pizzas in the shape of boomerangs, because he's awesome. And Miller just liked to make a whole bunch of circles. So we just used biscuits, a can of biscuits, and big ones, and they just got to smush them and play with them like Play-Doh, and then spread it out. And we put spaghetti sauce and mozzarella cheese. They got to grate themselves, which was really fun, and then sliced olives because they love sliced olives. And Miller was like, Nana, because he was eating the sliced olives. He's like, Nana, can you get more of these? And I'm like, yeah, I could buy more. He really liked the sliced olives. Weirdest thing in the world. Barbara says they are super cute pictures. Thank you. Thank you. Mandy says, have a good night. Oh, Mandy, I didn't realize how late it was. My goodness. So my friends, discount for that club. If we only use discount for that club. Yeah. So whatever club you're in, that's the only discount you can use. Brenda says, thank you for the free gift. You're welcome, my love. Kelly says our next designer. He does say that he wants to work at Stamps of Life. He'll say that a lot. He goes, I want to work with you, Nana. And I said, dude, the second I can legally, you're hired. Okay, my friends, I love you all so much. Thank you so much. If you're not in one of our clubs, go check out Join the Club. We added a video to the top of that Join the Club page, a new video. No, if you click on Die Hard Club, you'll see a new video. It's like we're trying to add more videos. But go check that out. Go click Join the Club. Just watch that video. And then if you click the the Die Hard or Stamp Club video, you can go watch that too, but whatever. Stampsoflife.com is our website. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Stephanie's Crafting Corner, where we get together live every Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, and I make something. Although today I made 2. The dog didn't like that. Okay, my friends, thank you all so much. I love you so much. Thank you for your love, your support, and your prayers. You guys honestly have no idea how much you mean to us. Just your messages and everything. We appreciate you guys so much. When you're buying from us, you're literally buying from Stephanie and Ken. And we just want to say thank you very much. We love you. Have a great night. Stay safe. What?
Just a couple of things I wanted to say. We're praying for Ponce and Jan and Jennifer. We saw you guys all there. And then the Stamps of Life store is open Monday if you want to come by.
Kenny will be there.
Hills, California. Yep.
And Ruth Debbie's not going to be there. Can you believe
that?
No
cupcakes this time and no taco bar, but
yeah, no taco bar. Sorry, guys.
I might have some old candy around the building or something.
Yeah,
like
we
that.
do have extra Halloween candy.
Yes, so you can look forward to that. And then, we'll be open from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and we're in Laguna Hills, just off the 5 freeway. So hope you'll come by, so I won't be bored out of my mind.
Yes, go entertain Ken. Go give him a hug. Okay, my friends, thank you so much. We love you. We appreciate you so much. Have a great night. And I will see you Monday for another episode of No Makeup Monday. But check out the website tomorrow night. Okay, have a great night. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.